Potsdam and Canton school districts, two excellent educational systems facing a crisis due to drastic cuts in state financial aid. Over the past 5 years, these two districts have experienced dramatic changes in the landscape of their educational programs. Since 2009, Potsdam and Canton combined have lost over $21 million in financial aid, resulting in the termination of over 100 faculty and staff positions. Canton has lost 25% of its original workforce and has eliminated or reduced some 40 courses including second languages, music and arts, the entire business program, and a number of extracurricular activities. More cuts may be unavoidable going forward. Potsdam has faced similar difficulties, cutting almost 50 full-time faculty and staff members, reducing course offerings, and dropping many after-school programs, including those for at-risk students. With both schools receiving less state aid than in 2008-2009, and the prospect of additional cuts in the future, these problems will likely increase unless circumstances change for these districts. Ranked as two of the top-performing schools in the North Country, Potsdam and Canton have both enjoyed considerable academic success. Creating a successful educational experience for their students is a goal shared by both districts, but the list of similarities doesn't end there. Both districts are home to the 4 associated colleges of the St. Lawrence Valley, each hosting a private and state university. Canton and Potsdam share many business and commercial interests as well, such as the Canton-Potsdam Hospital. Both districts reflect similar demographics while also having comparable student enrollments. Facing continued threats to funding, staffing, and student opportunities, in June 2013, the Potsdam and Canton Boards of Education jointly commissioned a comprehensive study to explore the feasibility of merging the two schools. This study would determine the pros and cons of a potential merger, assess the ability of the schools to survive and sustain the current standard of excellence on their own, and explore the implications if a merger did in fact take place. In October of 2013, Western New York Educational Services Council was engaged to conduct the 7-month study. A 28-member joint advisory committee that included teachers and staff, school administrators, parents, students, retired citizens, and representatives of the arts, athletics, the business community, and local colleges was created to involve all interest groups from the two schools and communities. The committee played a key role in contributing to the findings and recommendations from the study that were presented to the two boards of education on June 19, 2014. The study analysis showed that given present and projected fiscal conditions, neither school would be able to sustain its current level of quality educational services moving into the near future. Continued financial constraints may result in additional cuts to school staff, course offerings, and after-school programs while increasing class sizes. The study concluded that at the current rate, Canton may have as little as 1 year before additional cuts may take place, while Potsdam may be able to sustain its current programming for up to 3 years. The analysis indicates the merger would extend the school's financial lifespan by 7 years. The study also illustrates that if the two schools merge, approximately 50 student programs would be made available to all students that are currently offered in one district but not the other. At the same time, taxes may be reduced. This made possible by economies of scale and the influx of an additional $35 million in state incentive aid that the newly merged district would receive over the next 14 years. The study recommends that the new district serving 2,600 students consist of 2 pre-kindergarten to grade 5 elementary schools, 1 located in each community, a grade 6 through 8 middle school located in Canton, and a high school located in Potsdam. Class sizes would generally range from 22 to 24 students, and while the number of teaching faculty would increase slightly, efficiencies and cost savings of close to $1 million would be realized through selective reductions in administrative and support staff personnel and operations. The study also analyzed the impact of a merger on athletics. It concluded that in a merged district, there would be more interscholastic athletic opportunities overall, but more competition for positions in some sports such as soccer, basketball, and ice hockey. Teams that are currently short on players may be filled, and teams that are struggling may be more competitive. There would also be improved coach-to-athlete instruction and supervision ratios. The combined school would span approximately 220 square miles. This would be smaller in area than the North Country schools of Colton Pierpont, Edwards Knox, Gouverneur, and Saranac Lake. The transportation analysis performed by Transportation Advisory Services shows that although nearly 90% of students in a merged district would live within 15 miles of their school, there would generally be longer bus rides for Potsdam Middle School students traveling to Canton and Canton High School students traveling to Potsdam. As mentioned, without the merger and the associated $35 million in state aid, the study shows that neither school may be able to maintain its current level of programming beyond 1 to 3 years, even after the significant cuts that have already been made. Both schools could be forced to begin cutting extracurricular activities, such as athletics and non-mandated programs like pre-kindergarten and kindergarten, the arts and elective courses. Class sizes could increase into the mid-30s or larger. In light of the potential impact on the education of Potsdam and Canton students both now and well into the future, the choice to merge or not to merge may arguably be the most important local collective decision the residents of the two communities will make during the course of this generation. The voters in both communities will have an opportunity to exercise their judgment on October 30th, 2014, when an advisory referendum will be held to determine whether or not the journey along the path toward a merger of the two school districts will continue. If the merger is approved by both communities during this advisory referendum, the process will proceed to a final vote on December 16, 2014. Contingent upon an outcome in favor of the merger at the December vote, the new district would become operational on July 1, 2015. It's your decision. Please make it an informed one.